Hello guys, this is Trollforce, and well, here I am back with recording, and what I got for you today is a very special thing which I mentioned on my Discord. And yeah, I have a Discord channel now. If you haven't noticed, I'll post a link in the description to my Discord that you can join. So alright, let's see what's been going on. Why haven't I been uploading after all this time? Well, as you probably know, I've been using Fraps for recording, and when I've been using Fraps has pretty much failed on me. So now I'm using OBS, and it took a lot of tweaking to get it working, and now it is. So yeah, now it's not affecting my gameplay when I record, and it's not affecting my the video itself. Like, the video looks exactly like how I'm looking at it right now. So yeah. So I'll be uploading some Bioshock and Skyrim videos real soon, and my videos for Penumbra, like Penumbra Explained, those will keep going. I had those recorded before Fraps started screwing up, so they're still on my computer, and they still have work to do. And yeah, so what I want to show you today is a tour of this little museum that is on Skyrim. Like, it's a modded Skyrim, of course, because as you can tell, it's in Solitude, but it's in Solitude next to the Blue Palace. But if you go in Skyrim right now, you will not see it because it's a mod. So yeah. And I want to show you around this place and what I've been doing out there all this time. So this is called the Dragonborn Hall. Like I say, the Dragonborn, and this mod, it's really compatible to like a whole lot of mods, which I'll show you in a minute. And I want to show you what I've been collecting, what I've been doing all this time in Skyrim. So let's begin. Like these paintings right here, you'll find these paintings are made of dungeons and things like that. You can display them here. And let me show you all the things I have here right now. 1,520 items on display here. That is a lot. Yeah, and it's still going too. I don't know what the maximum number of displays can be here, but yeah. Now this display right here is when you finish all the College of Winterhold quests. Like when you complete the Item Magnus quest, you'll get this. And the Thieves Guild is supposed to be right here, but I haven't got that done yet. So yeah, I'm just a ghost. So basically these are the ghosts of the people that once owned this building. I won't go too much into it, I don't want to spoil it, but this guy right here, he owns this museum. This museum is named after him, after he died. It's named after Dragonborn Hole, and he comes here after you complete a certain quest here, and look at that, he's eating fucking ghost bread. Alright, so, and this painting is also tied to the quest where he comes here, and he will come here every single night. So yeah, and so will his wife. Yeah. So let's keep going. This is a Dark Brotherhood, the Dark Brotherhood display. If you join the Brotherhood and complete all the quests, and you kill the Emperor and all that shit, you should know this by now. Skyrim's been out for like, what, 7 years now? Just about. So yeah. There's a display for that, and the one behind me is for the Companions quest when you complete it. Yeah, when you complete the Companions quest, that'll appear there. And in here, this stuff right here, this the roasted ox head and the roasted ox legs, you get in Sovngarde at the very end of the game. There's only one in existence, so you better pick it up when you get there. So yeah. And this stuff right here is for the quest line that is implemented within Legacy of the Dragonborn. It's called the Explorers Guild, and what you do, you get a round of explorers like throughout Skyrim, and then you dig up tombs and ruins and stuff like that. So this is the first. This little display right here, like, it pops up when you complete. This little display pops up when you have all your explorers with you and you find all of them. And then this one right here, is for the excavations of Windcaller Pass. And when you complete that mission, it'll pop up here. And this thing right here is for the ruins of Rakund, after you complete that. And this right here is for the very last quest on the Trials of Trindamek. So yeah, there's a bunch of shrines right here. I don't remember the names of all of them, but yeah. And this one, I'm not gonna spoil it. Although the HUD did for a minute, but pay no attention to that. Now this right here is like one of the biggest quests in this mod. It's called the Legacy of the Well, the display is called Legacy of the Dragonborn, but the quest itself is called Shattered Legacy. You had to find all the artifacts of the Dragonborns throughout the year, and yeah, there's amulets of kings right there. Not the real one, obviously, but just for the mod. Let me just read this for you. There you go. And this whole thing right here is for the credits. Like when you pretty much beat all the main quests here. Like after you beat Legacy of the Dragonborn, like in some days later, I think. And there's two more quests. Like I'm still doing the Phantasmal Cache and Tools of the Trade. I'm still doing those. So yeah. Yeah, and Tools of the Trade, when you form the Explorers Guild, you find a bunch of random things that belong to explorers. I got them all, but it's not completed yet because I still need to complete the Phantom Cache, which is one I'm still stuck on, and I'm not having trouble with it. It's just that the chest hasn't appeared for me yet, and it's supposed to pop up in like 1 in 30 places is 1 in 30 places of Skyrim. Like if you just come out of a cave, it may pop up. So when you get the chest, and the quest will be complete. And here's all displays for all the random helmets that you'll find, like the special ones. And what else we got here? Oh, and this is the Hall of Heroes right here, this big room. And here's all the 3 dragon scrolls that you get throughout the main quest in the Dawnguard DLC. Staff of Worms, yeah. There's a bunch of other weapons. Some of these are tied to the museum quest, and like others you can find randomly, or you have a quest to find these items, or these items you can find while playing through mods. So yeah. This right here is the display if you after you complete the Dragonborn DLC, and this thing pops up here. And this right here is for the Dawnguard DLC, and this one has 2 different displays, like one for the Vampire and the other for the Dawnguard. And I joined the Dawnguard, so I got that. And oh, this guy right here, he's the one that runs the museum, and he'll give you a bunch of quests, and he really helps you along the way. And he's a high elf, like one of the few that are not a complete and total asshole throughout the game, so that's very cool. And there's a bunch of knives, daggers, and stuff like that. The Staff of Magnus has a very cool display. And here's all, like on lots of the Dragon Priest mask and Dragon Claws. I almost have all of them. And there's a couple masks in here that are completely made. You cannot find them in a original game at all because they're modded, like Korthor, for instance. And Haldrin, I think. And Velok is supposed to be there. He doesn't have a mask, but for the mod, he does. So yeah. And these little displays right here for skills. Like if you have some skills that reach to level 100, like smithing skill, for instance, level 100, that'll pop up there. And for enchanting, like that will pop up there. And yeah. What else to show you? Let's go to the Hall of Lost Empires. This is a pretty interesting room. There's more of these paintings here. I think I displayed all the paintings I can. All that the mod will show you. And this is a pretty big mod too, and I'll be playing through this again. Like, I'll play through this mod again on my channel. It's probably gonna be an hour-long video, I think. I recorded this before, but it failed, so yeah, I'm doing it again. Now we come here, this little display will already be here by default. You know, everything else here you earn, you find. Oh, I gotta show these to you. This is pretty neat. Here's some things that you'll find. And the Visage of Mazund has a different look to it, obviously, when it's on display. But yeah, Kaikanas, Ash Extractors. So yeah, like a whole lot of the Dwemer and Ancient Falmer things that you'll find will be here. And yeah. And these 3 staffs are tied to a couple of big quests that you'll do, which I'll explain along the way. And these things right here you don't actually find, but you can actually create these things. Like, you can actually excavate tombs and things like that. So you can find a bunch of fragments and things like that. And you can put them all together and make all these, which is very neat. I'm almost done with all of them. Almost all the Nordic things are done. So yeah, I think almost all the farmer things are done, and that's very neat. And these things right here are kind of like progression statues, I think. Like, the more you create, the more pop up there. So yeah. And this is the section for the ancient snow elf farmer displays. Like, this thing is tied to a mod. It's the Trials of Trinimac. Like, it's a very important piece. This thing you actually create. This solid bronze tablet. Initiate sewer. You know where to get that. And this is for the Urkenthand tomb from the Thieves Guild questline. And for Ariel's bow, I had the bow equipped. Where is it? Yeah, the bow. Have it in my inventory. I like carrying it around, but I can always make a replica. Oh, and the armor I'm wearing, it's the armor is from the mod called Gifts of Akatosh. It's very fitting armor for the Dragonborn. I really like it. But this version of the armor you get after you beat Shattered Legacy. Kind of a spoiler. Sorry about that. I don't give a fuck. This is my video. I can do whatever I want with it. So yeah. Anyway, you get that after the Shattered Legacy quest, and each and every piece of this armor is very special. Like, for each piece you wear, you become stronger. You get new abilities and things like that. It's really neat. Remains of the Snow Elf Prince, pretty cool. Paragons. Oh, and these are the progression things, like when you excavate certain tombs, like Forlhost, Ustengraf, Dead Man's Respite, Sarthal, Shroudhearth Barrow, Ysgmor's Tomb, and Volskag. So yeah. And this big one right here is for, I forgot what tomb it is, but it's tied to the Civil War quest line. So yeah. Here's the control cubes that you get in the Dragonborn DLC. And here's like almost all the progression awards for excavating, I'm standing on that. For excavating all the Dwemer tombs and things like that. And these three things right here for the tools of Kagrenak. So Sunder, Caning, and Wraithguard, which you'll, if you play Morrowind, you'll instantly recognize. And this is the only weapon here that is not modded, is Caning. These other two are. You cannot find Caning or Sunder in vanilla Skyrim. So yeah. So the Chardak, Tower of Mazark, Bethardums, Urkenthand, Runes of Rekund, Betholft, Alftand, and Mizulft. So yeah. In the Ethereum displays, you know, when you play the Dawnguard DLC, you can only get one of these things. You cannot get all three. But through console commands, I got the other two. In this room, there's an Ethereum collection. There's a mod where you can make a bunch of Ethereum weapons, like such as these. It's very cool. I haven't made any yet, and yeah. Here's our ancient farmer exhibit. And you probably know the Snow Elf crown. It does exist in the game, but there's absolutely no way other than console commands to get it for whatever reason. So yeah. In Caselmo's wall, and what else was to show you? I think that's it. So we'll go back upstairs, and I'll show you the Hall of Oddities. Oh, let me show you the Daedric Gallery. Okay. Here's the Daedric exhibit for all the Daedric items that you pick up while you do all the Daedric quests in Skyrim, and including some Daedric artifacts are modded that you cannot find in the original game. Oh, and this thing will pop up here after you complete the pieces of the past quest for Molag Bal. It's the last main page of the Mysterium Xarxes. get that. And there's a lot of the Daedric princes up there. There's Hearsing. No wait, that's Hearsing. Clavix Vile, Hearsing, Meridia, Nocturnal. Wait, no, that's Azura, Nocturnal, Malakath, and Boethia. Sorry. And Fearstruck. Okay, there's no fucking description for that. Fearstruck you get through the Tournaments of the Ten Bloods mod. And there's the Nip Crescent, the Blade of Treachery you get through the Charles of Trinamac quest. You can read that. And here's a Fork of Horriplation. No description. And one of the coolest ones here, the Grey Cowl of a Nocturnal, which you can see the bust of the Grey Fox, and with the bust of Grey Fox and Skyrim, you can see him wearing it, but you cannot actually get it in Skyrim. And this thing right here is tied to the very big quest, the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal, which is a very cool mod, and it's Cake Breaker you can find off a random person here. And the Daedric Crescent I have not found yet, but I'm getting around to it. And these shrines are here. You can activate these shrines when you go to Raven Rock and Solstheim. You just activate these once, and then they'll pop up here. So yeah, Malakath's Cleaver, Scourge, and then there's the ancient Daedric Armor and things like that. You'll recognize a lot of these from Morrowind and some parts of Oblivion. And you actually can collect these throughout Skyrim and put them here. And there's the Bow of Shadows, which you probably know about. Some Mask of Clavicus Vile, Umbra, a modded weapon, Jiglag Sword, also a modded weapon. There's a Mehrunes Razor, Sanguine Rose, Ring of Nimera, Spellbreaker, Mesa Malak Bal, my favorite badass evil fucking Daedra, Malak Bal, Valendrung, the Rueful Axe, the worst axe in the game, the Ebony Mail. I actually wore the Ebony Mail at the time, but it was very annoying with the poisonous fume shit that pops up when you crouch, so I took it off. Dawnbreaker. A very, very powerful sword if you have mods on here. Skull of Corruption. Savior's Hide. Azura's Black Star. Hello, Aryan. Why are your eyes closed? What the fuck? Okay. Ring of Piercing, I don't have it yet. I need to get through mods, because when you play through the Ill Met by Moonlight quest, you can only get one of these. So you need to get the Savior's Hide or the Ring of Piercing. Or you can get both for a cheat, which I did not do. Well, Wabberjack. Ebony Blade. The Skeleton Key. And Mirak Sword and Mirak Staff. And also Elton Brand. So yeah. And the last thing that will go here will be the Sigil Stone. So it's like the Oblivion Gate. So I do not have that yet, but I will soon. And all of Hermaeus Moro's books. Ogma Infinium, and this one, Whispers of the Veil. It's a modded quest, like the Undeath quest. You get this book, and yeah. I think that's all the Daedric got leaders show. Are his eyes still closed? Yes, they are. Oh my god. Why are his eyes closed? I don't understand. Now I want to show you the Planetarium. In this room, the Planetarium will not show up the first time you get in the museum. This room is actually tied to a quest. And the quest, you completely build this room from scratch, pretty much. And I want to show you what this place does. It's very cool. It's one of the most unique rooms of the whole museum. As you can see here, there's a solar system. Very cool. There's Nern, the 2 moons. I cannot remember the names. And the sun that has a name that I cannot remember the name of. So, oh. I picked up another one. Yeah, I picked up another. Oh, here's a constellation one. And this one is very cool. If you play the Dragonborn DLC, you'll recognize this immediately, and it does exactly what you think it does. You can clear the perks of any class you have, and add more perks to the class you want. So that's basically it. Very cool. Well, let me step inside of that. That's so cool. There's the sky. That's pretty neat. I would leave this here, but screw it, I'm gonna leave it. So yeah, there's like a bunch of more cubes that you can find throughout Skyrim and put them here. I only found 2 of them, and I think there's like 8. I think it's probably 8 of them. Oh, that is so cool. All right, let's go to the other room. Back to the Hall of Heroes. Now we're gonna go upstairs to the extension of the upper gallery, which is the extension to the Hall of Heroes. And this displays for Skyrim Underground, a very neat mod that also gives traveling across Skyrim a new feel. And instead of fast traveling or just walking across the land, you can just travel underground, which is pretty neat. I do that sometimes. And the zombies like scare the shit out of me every single time. The zombies are extremely creepy, so. Yeah, and these weapons you find in Labyrinthian, you bring them here. Oh, and this quest is pretty neat, and if you played Oblivion, you will recognize this right away. It's the armors of the Crusader, the Knights of the Nines, the Knights of the Nine, you know. And yeah, it's pretty neat. Is a Lunar Weapons. And the Lunar Weapons have a new look, which I have not seen before. I don't know what's supposed to be here, but yeah. It's Armor of the Old Gods. And here's Ysgramor's armor and everything, which is modded, of course. You cannot find it. You can only get Shield of Ysgramor and Wulthrad, which I do not have Wulthrad yet, but yeah. And there's a bunch of random things that you can find, and I think I have one of these things here. No, I don't. Wait, let me see the name of it again. Okay. I need to find a display for that while I'm here. These are like just part of the Oblivion Artifacts mod, which you can download, and you have to download it right or your textures will be missing, so be careful with that. So yeah, you find a bunch of those random things here, you can put them here. Is there Dragon Mail Curious thingy shit? Azadol's armor. Wait, no. More of the Daedric Artifacts things. Lord's Mail. Staff of Hellfire. Oh, and this is part of the Dragonborn quest. There's the armor right there that I'm wearing, and I made a copy of it, so I can put it right there. And there's the Amulets of Kings right there from Oblivion. So yeah, some more weapons here. Archimage's robes, Deathbrand, so Blood Scythe, and Soul Render. The weapons are modded and you have a very unique look. Okay, do I have one of the? Yeah, there we go. Sweet, another artifact. Cool. More things here. All the things at Galdor Blackbow, Staff of Jarek Galderson, bunch of shit. Lag spike for some reason. Alright, now let's go downstairs. And yeah, I've turned off auto-saving just to load the areas faster. And let's go to the... Let's go to the Gallery of Natural Science, which is a very neat room. It takes a while to load, because each exhibit here has its own environment, which is very, very cool. You're going to see that in a second. I think. Oh shit! This room always takes the longest to load. And there's not a whole lot here, but yeah. Well, it's a pretty big room, and yeah, you're about to see. Oh shit! Man, I need to start making videos some more. Damn. So yeah, again, sorry for being away for so long. I just had to figure out this recording thing, and I also prepared this video for you. It was not planned, but I decided to make it a plan after it was done. So yeah. Jesus Christ, hurry up. I wasn't kidding when I said this video would be an hour long. As if fucking OBS doesn't skip any more frames, because I fixed that yesterday. And I'm level 89, as you can see there. So I kept on trying with Fraps to get to record again, but nothing worked. So I uninstalled it completely, and I installed OBS again. And I tweaked OBS a lot, and it's working just fine. As far as I can tell. Holy fuck. This is taking forever. Come on. God damn it, why? Well, luckily this is one of the longest loading rooms here, so it would be longer if I filled up more displays here. Holy shit, hurry up. God. Oh god, fucking damn. Okay, it's not loading out of memory. What the fuck? It's not running out of memory. I just put in a memory patch. Come on, and the fucking autosave is off. Hurry up. God damn. What the why is it always this room? What the hell? Holy shit. Hurry up. Fuck. Jesus. Why did that take so long? So yeah, this is the Gallery of Natural Science, and this is one of my favorite aesthetic rooms here. And let's start from the right side. There's a bunch of fairy cages that you'll find throughout the game, and you can put them all here. You can see some houses, and you can see more of them here. There's a fertile soil. I have not done yet because I don't give a fuck. And well, not really, but that'll come later. Yeah, these will be displays for like the frost spiders and shrews. I have not done these displays yet. I have done them in the past, but I've been playing this again. And here's all the bugs in the jars that you can find. You can put them all here. I'm only missing the dragonfly. What the fuck? Okay, they should be in there, but they're not for some reason. Okay. Cool. There's a wolf, elk, saber cat, and a bear, horkers, and mud crabs. And the horker display was glitched last time, but I installed the display fucking thing. God damn, I can't speak. I installed the update. Here's a farmer display. Here's farm life display like chickens, horses, cows, and dogs. Frost troll, goats. There's spriggans and hagravens. And this is the dragon display. There's one dragon up there, and Oblivion Sargul, Elder Dragon, Nasarum and Valsarum. What the fuck? I can't pronounce that. There are two modded dragons. There's a Sadator, Yakrin, legendary dragon, and Vorthrol. Oh, fuck. I can't pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try. So yeah. And what else? Here's my fish tank. There's a bunch of fish in there. Lots of fish. Some jellyfish. There's a diver down there. And what is that green thing? That's another fish. Here's a bunch of fish bowls that you can find throughout Skyrim. You can put them all here. I almost have all of them. And this ring right here is gonna be a mammoth when I get it. And I would give a fuck to have the time to get all the... God damn it. Get all the materials and not sell them or eat them immediately. Alright. Now this thing right here is a Tidepool Display. These are for all the seashells that you can find on all the beaches, like for Solstheim and the shores of the Sea of Ghosts, shit like that. You can collect them and put them here. And this is a giant display of Red Mountain and they're erupting. And there's tiny little ash spawn right there and netches. There's nothing to display here, but this is here for show. Red Mountain. And this thing right here is my Gemstone Display. These are for every single fucking... Well, not every single gem, but most of the gems that you'll find you can display them here. And I think I have them all too. I don't think I see a single space left for any sort of gem. So yeah. Now let's go to a very empty room, which I keep forgetting about. This fossil gallery. The fossil gallery. God damn it. The fossil gallery. You'll find a bunch of fossils. You can put them here. I only have some of them. Very neat. These things look like very cool displays, and I imagine that they're in the north somewhere, probably, or underground, because this is probably Ethereum or a glacier. I'm not sure, but yeah, bunch of displays for dragon scales, like dinosaurs, a bunch of shit. So yeah. Let's go back upstairs. Let's go back to the hall of whatever the fuck. And the dragon statue up there. Fate. Ugh. It's wearing me out talking after all this time. God damn it. I hope it's still recording. Probably is. I've done it before. But I better hold the frames. That's all I care about. Need them frames. Holy shit! Why is this taking so long? I should be almost there. Now we're gonna go to the Hall of Oddities, which is a very neat room, and after that we'll go to the library, and to the Dragonborn Hole, and Hall of Secrets, and also my house, and the culture and art gallery. This is a very small room, so yeah. I'll show you this room, what it does. Yeah, this room, you can put more paintings here. And for each exhibit, like for the Falmer, the more of them you kill and the more areas that with them that you clear, more things will pop up here. And here's for the Forsworn and Hagravens, more Forsworn camps and giant camps that you clear, like, and same thing for the Reichling camps. So yeah, that's all I had to show you. We're almost done here. When these are for the standing stones in Skyrim, when you activate them, these things will pop up here. Same thing for the shrines. When you activate the shrines, they'll pop up here. And there's leveling up three fighting classes. This thing will pop up here. Alright, let's go to the Hall of Oddities. And this room is for all the strange and weird things that you'll find throughout Skyrim, and they'll end up here. Either if you have the quest or you still have the item, you can make a replica of it. And there's also two rooms are like made for mods like Mad Masker and Vigilant, which is my favorite mod. And we'll get to that. I'm trying to stay energetic, so I sound like I could give a fuck. Oh god damn it. So I can probably keep talking, I'm not sure. Okay, we're here. Now this big display right here will pop up sometime when you complete more of the Legacy of the Dragonborn quest. When you complete more of the quests, like this thing will pop up here. When you hit the milestone, I think, when you collect all the items, this thing will pop up here. These are for jade statues that you can find. Oh, like lots of the Tabella statues. I almost have them all. And these are jars of random shit that you can find. You can put them here. Very neat. And these are a bunch of rare coins that you can put here. I have a lot, but I need to get all of them. And here's some quest things: a shiv, a bloodstone chalice, horn of Jürgen Windcaller, Yzgmoor soup spoon, which is a fork, dancer's pipe, death and color, pest poison, filter of the phantom, and a worn out rock hammer, which is a very tiny pickaxe. There's King Orgum's coffer, the Isis Stahlroom spoon of assassination, which you can find here in the museum. I will not tell you where. A draw knife, Torig's warhorn, curious silver mold, Tolfdir's limbics, bunch of things like this. And oh, this is the massacre display, like for a bunch of random hats and weapons that you can find throughout Skyrim. I almost have them all. These are the Daedric ones. Very neat. I don't know what goes here, but yeah. More of these things. So yeah. And these are the very special golden items that you can find throughout mods. Golden greatsword. The bunch of shit. Oh, and these are deck cards too, and I have one of them filled. And I have them in my display too. I'm gonna show them to you. Oh fuck, I haven't picked them up yet. I'll get them there. I'll get them at the end of the video. Some random weapons that you can find, very special weapons, some instruments, more statues, a bunch of other things, and yeah, a lot of the things that you can find throughout. And it's very exciting finding these things too and displaying them because you feel so special. And this is the very first modded bugs that I've been able to find. It's a stink bug. So yeah. And now let's go to my favorite one in this room. The Vigilant display for the Vigilant mod. Very awesome mod. I highly recommend it. Now, all this stuff you can find in the mod and using cheats you can get all these things. And yeah. Shrine of Stendar. That thing. A bunch of things like this. And this right here, the mod has 4 chapters, okay? It has 4 chapters. The 4th one is the biggest. So, first one very simple. It can end up either one or two ways, and there's like a good and bad ending for all of them. And this is Fract 1. If you defeat Molag Bal, or side with him, yeah, you fight Molag Bal, and a bunch of other famous Daedra here, which is very neat. Act 2, Leme Bal, the First of Empire. Act 3, where you actually go through a portal in Cold Harbor. Very cool. And the 4th one, this is the display for the true ending, the best ending you can get, because this game it judges you based on your decisions, but you gain a thing called karma, similar to if you played Fallout. You get a bunch of karma points, and if you have karma above 50, and you see all 6 flashbacks, I think, you get this display. Very, very good mod. I highly recommend it. It's my favorite mod. A bunch of rings. So yeah. That's all I wanted to show you from the Hall of Oddities. Now moving on. Now we're almost done here. We're gonna go to the library. We're not gonna spend too much time there because there's just gonna be a bunch of books. So yeah. And there's a modded book like the book covers mod for Skyrim, which gives all the books a unique look. So you can recognize books right away, and it just makes looks look. God damn it! It just makes the books look better in general. Oh, hurry up! Fuck. Damn, this taking forever. Autosave is off. What the fuck? Thank you. Right, let's go to the library. This room is a little smaller, but it has a whole lot of shit in it. Lots of books and amulets and a bunch of other things. Now this room you'll lose... Sorry about that. This room you'll use it a lot when you play through this mod. And I'll explain why. Because there is an auto display section here where you can automatically display all the things that you find without your lazy ass walking around the museum and finding it for yourself. You could just wait here and then have the game do it for you. And sometimes it will not work, because sometimes there are things in your inventory which will not be displayed automatically. You have to do it yourself, or you have to make a replica of it. So yeah, keep that in mind. Aryan. Okay, his eyes are open this time. Good. Here's a bunch of special books that you can put here. Open. Covers are open, which is very neat. Here's a bunch of books relating to the Daedra are put here. Dragonstone. A bunch of more books. Where'd you come from? Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? What was that? Don't do that again. That was weird. Okay, anyway. These are for a display for a bunch of the displays for all the lots of the rings and amulets I could find. It can only take a dozen of them, but for the mod installs thousands of them. So yeah. Hello there, Eggleman. How are you doing? Now this mod, here's your Archaeology Station. You can build a bunch of things. For all the fragments you have, you can put them all here. I'll show you that right now. And I have the first person mod installed too, so. For all the fragments that you can find, you can use them to build a bunch of statues. I still have to do this, and also recipes for making more. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Market 500. Snow Elf Urn. And an Elden Root Staff. Fucking. Yeah. Now this is the auto display. There's like two of them. You can use either one you want. You can automatically display anything you have in your inventory. I've already done that, so. And this is for the Replica Workbench for anything that you pick up, like important things. And if you already made these certain things, they will still stay here. There's a bunch of swords I still need to make. A couple other things I still need to make too. I don't know. I don't remember where this thing is from, but yeah. Velok. Yeah, Velok has his own mask. Velok has its own mask, because in the Dragonborn DLC it does not have a mask, but you can make it here. Cool. And this thing right here behind this shelf is where every single thing in this museum is currently in a safe. Activating it will be a pain in the ass, and taking one thing or everything will be a pain in the ass. So don't do that. It could possibly crash your game if you have multiple things here. Here's links for all the spell books that you can find, if you feel like collecting them again. There's a bunch of treasure maps, more books, and the one and only St. Jib's Opus. Now let's go back downstairs. Now I want to show you the Dragonborn Hole, which is a very, 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 very cool room. Now this room is kind of like your trophy room. Like, it shows you a bunch of achievements that you have done. Like those displays for the Dragonborn and Dawnguard display. It's very much like that. And you're gonna see I filled them all up because I completed every single mod. So yeah. And soon I'll complete them all again. And very soon I'll do the Outlast Whistleblower DLC since I'm able to record again. And my friend Mike helped me through that game, like after playing it for the first time, after watching PewDiePie play it for the first time. Now this display right here is when you complete the main quest and you defeat Alduin, that'll pop up there. This is for the moon path to elsewhere quest as tied to this. Tied to the Legacy of the Dragonborn quest. And you get an airship out of it, which is very neat. The Much Ado of the Snow Elves quest, which is also tied as much as this in. I can't fucking talk. But yeah, it's a quest mod. You'll play it if you decide. If you decide to get the mod and everything else, you'll definitely play through this. And through each and every mod that you play and complete, these displays will be here. There's Conric's accoutrements. Very awesome mod that rewards you a lot if you collect all the Dragon Priest mask, including Conric. So yeah. Here's a Senkwator display. It's part of the Shattered Legacy quest that you play through. And yeah. Here's Helgen Reborn after you beat the quest. In Falscar. And Undeath, which I have completed, and you might figure out that, well, I'll tell you later. Moon and Star, a very short but a very cool mod. So yeah. Forgotten City. Vigilant again. And as you can see, all the acts I have done are here. And this wall right here, when you come to the room for the first time before you beat the game or before you go to Skyhaven Temple, this wall will not be here. You have to see the wall first for it to be here. There's a Worm's Tooth display. The Fall of Winterhold, a very neat mod. If you do the Winterhold questline and you become Archmage, you can do this quest. Wheels of Lull, a very, should I say, largely lore-friendly mod that you can play. Holy fuck, I'm getting tired of talking. And here's one mod I was talking about earlier. The Grey Calv Nocturnal quest. Which is very cool. I highly recommend this quest. Very neat. It all fucking, I can't talk. I can't talk! God damn it. But yeah, more displays there. And here is part of the Conric's accoutrements mod. That, like, god damn, I can't. Fuck! Ugh. Sorry. Yeah, aside from the mask, they even get their special armor. All the Dragon Priest. And here's Conric, and he has very special mask. Oh, god damn it. He has very special armor. And in my opinion, this armor is pretty overpowered if you're a low level, and low or high, because it's just overpowered. Don't wear it if you don't feel like fighting. If you don't want to fight and you want the suit to do the fighting for you, go ahead. So yeah, every single display is filled up. And we're gonna go to the Tomb of the Dragonborn, which is a very special room. It is unlike any other. There's another room I forgot to show, but I don't really want to. It's the Armor and Weapons display room. It's very self-explanatory for... oh, shit. Pretty much every single armor and sword that you find in the game you can put there. If you're done wearing it, or you just found it. So yeah. Sorry about that. I'm almost done here. See, this room is very cool because it's a very large cave. Underneath Solitude, I don't know how. And this is for the Royal Armory mod for the lots of important characters will have their own special weapons. And do not install this mod before you complete the main quest, because it's very fucked up. Like, it'll fuck up your whole game if you install it wrong. Install it the wrong way. Trust me on that, because I've gone through that pain. Now, these whole 2 sections are here for the Dark Brotherhood quest and for the assassinations, except for these. These things you'll find. These head jars you'll find throughout the whole game. And these things right here, these are like little tombstones for each of the people that you will kill. So yeah, you kill people, you get their skulls, you can put them here. And this displays for like very unique skeletons that you can find. The Ancient Traveler's skull, Kolbjorn's skull thingy, Glamoral witch heads, a bunch of shit. And Victoria Vici's shrine thingy. That's a killer at her wedding. The Ancient Shrouded Armor. Emperor Titus made the second. And just a display for whatever armor you want, preferably the Dark Brotherhood armor. And this is for the Thieves Guild and Nightingale displays. So the Nightingale bow, Nightingale armor, Nightingale sword, Bust of the Grey Fox, Blackguard's armor, Guildmaster's armor. I have not done yet because remember I have not completed the Thieves Guild quest all the way. Thieves Guild quest rewards or things that you'll find along the way. Yeah. And this little display right here, if you're a werewolf, this will be very useful for you. These are Hircine's totems. And there's a statue of Hircine. It is only for if you're a werewolf, which I'm not. I am neither. I was a werewolf at a time, but then I'm not anymore. And this is the Hand of Glory for a quest that you can only do one time. You have to do it immediately when you join a Dark Brotherhood quest. And this over here, as you can imagine, is for the rest of the Folkahar vampire shit that you'll find. I think this thing will spawn here after Harkin is dead. I'm not sure. Here's the Bloodstone Chalice, which I have stolen from the castle because I refused to turn to a vampire. So yeah. So that's God damn it. That's the Hall of Secrets. All right. Now there's two more rooms I want to show you, and then I'm done. Here's a secret passage. You can go out through Solitude. This way, I think. I think this way you go out through Solitude. Yeah, you do. In the top room, you go to your safe house, which is essentially your home. Cause yeah, you can live here with all this shit here. Cause why not? Like if you're gonna come here most of the time anyway, you should at least have a home here. It makes sense. And for the best benefits, you have to have the alternate life mod installed. Cause if you choose to be a relic hunter, then things will be easier for you. Or you could do whatever you want. You like if you're gonna play this mod anyway, you could do whatever you want. You can still be the Dragonborn. Well, you're still gonna be Dragonborn anyway, but fuck it. But you can skip the Helgen sequence entirely, which is nice, because we all seen that part hundreds of times. Okay, at this point, I know we're just saying, hey, where are all the Amnesia and Penumbra videos? Those will still come. I'm doing like this is my channel, like. I'm doing this because I want to upload some Skyrim videos. I wanted to for a long time, and I think I'll be able to. So this is my kitchen, and you just saw my fridge. There's nothing in it. Well, you don't eat in Skyrim. You just know that. Oh. And this is where I came out of. This will lead to the Hall of Secrets. Can I eat? No. Very cool indeed. And this is the guest room which I have set up. And this is my bedroom. Here's all my treasure. I'll show you that. These are all the things that the museum will not take, but I keep because they hold some value to me. So yeah. Here's where I pull all my shit. Here's a special amulets I want to keep. And when you play through the Contradicts Accoutrements mod, this is where I put most of the things. Put lots of the copies and a bunch of shit. This is where I pull all my books that I don't want to throw away. And this is my treasure room of sorts. So like we activate this ledger. You can put as much money as you want. I have like over like 100,000 gold in here, and this is the result of 100,000 gold. And I have lots of gold. I have like almost 2 million now. So yeah. Let's go out. This is for the capes mod, which I have installed because I don't really care. So yeah. This is a very neat home. Here's all the liquor I have collected and put here, including the skooma. This is a very special sword you get in a quest. And here's all the things that, the sorting chest, like, if you don't want to go through all this to put all your weapons away, or suits or whatever, you can just put them all here. The game will sort them for you. And this room right here, this is a very, very important room. You could do all your archaeology, soul extraction, replicas, put all a bunch of shit here, mannequins, and smithing, and enchanting. This is a very neat enchanting area. The imbuing chamber, alchemy, staff enchanting, bunch of shit. So yeah. And this is very cool, your sell pile. You can put whatever the hell you don't want in here, and you'll get your money back. Preferably a lot of money each and every time. So yeah. That's... oh, one more room I forgot to show you. The hot springs. Now the hot springs brings you outside of Solitude. And this is a very cool place, and you can upgrade this place, but you need to have a lot of money. You need to have a lot of money to upgrade this place. Like, I think you need like 200,000 gold to upgrade this place. And also there's the Explorer Society's guild house, which you can build after you form the... actually, before you form the guild, you have to build a place for them to stay at. And I'll show you that place too. It's a very small hut. Kind of a hut. Fucking thing. And yeah. And the Explorer Society plays a huge role in the... it plays a very big role in the legacy of the Dragonborn quest. Alright, we're outside. So, this is the... you can come out here and fast travel or do whatever you want. And here's the hot springs. And this stuff right here, I have... this is the upgrade I was talking about. A bunch of lanterns. You pretty much turn into your outdoor living area, which is very cool. This will take you back to Solitude. And this is the Explorer Society's guild house, which you can build, and you can put it here. And that big ship right there is the Devaveza. And for some reason, you cannot access it here. Just not here, not at all. You can only access it at the Mizark's Tower, which is at the other side. Which is at the other side of Skyrim. I'll show you that right now. So here we are, this Dragonborn Gallery in Solitude. But the Devaveza is actually located way the fuck down here. See, there it is. You can access it right there. But the ship is here, you say. But yeah, you can access it. Deal with it. And there's the Boot Palace. And shit, I'm getting horrible. Okay, this game is annoying. Getting horrible frames right now. That should fix it. God damn, I always have to do it one more time. And just like that, clear skies. Okay. Now let's go into the Explorer Society Guild House. And this is what the museum looks like from the outside. And believe it or not, from any other area around Skyrim, you can still see the museum from far away. Okay, now let's go into the guild house. And you can get lots of important perks here too. Like, the more you excavate, the more perks you get, and those perks are very, very helpful. So, yeah. Takes a bit to get in here, mate. Ah, Fafnir. There you are. And here's all the stuff you get in the Tools of the Trade quest. You can put them all here. This fucking tool bag is still invisible for me for some reason. And yeah. There's a giant chalice just put there. And here's a bunch of perks you can put here. I max them all out. They will help you a lot. So yeah. Now there's one more room I want to show you. And to do that, I must put this on. The Alien Waidstone. What? God damn it. The Alien Waidstone. Anyway, you just put that on. And this is a very good amulet too, because if you're traveling around Skyrim and you're carrying too much shit like you always do, and you become overcumbered, you could just come here and put them in all these chests. Now this room is pretty neat. It says alien structures, but it's really snow elf structures. Except for this is alien. This little thing is for alien. The rest of the shit, Falmer, snow elf, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Now these things are portal gates. There are only 2 portals available as of now, until the mod author creates Odyssey of the Dragonborn. This will take you to Sanquator, and this one will take you to Tenmar Forest and elsewhere. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, these are all the fate cards I was talking about. And I put all these away because when you automatically display all the things you have, it will take these out of your inventory and you cannot favorite them. So I'm going to take them all back and I'll explain what they all do. The deck of arms, builders, draconians, mystics, spiders, wolves, travelers, shadows, fortune, demons, and that's all. So yeah, they give you very special abilities for each deck. For each deck you pack, and for each card you find, you can pack them into a deck. We're just about almost done, but I want to show you one more thing. Remember that thing I told you about for Undeath? Well, there's actually 2 endings for Undeath. You can either become a lich or you don't. But as a no surprise, I chose the latter, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. See? I'm a lich. Now, for the lich transformation, the lich transformation itself is a pretty complicated process. You need to be very experienced and magic to be able to do it, and you need to have high health, and you need to do it right, because if you don't, you will die. Basically, you need to trade in your soul to become this creepy motherfucker. But there's a bunch of there's lots of perks for being an undeath thingy. There's lots of perks for being an undead lich, and you'll figure it out along the way. You become this terrifying thing. You can raise an army of the dead. You can do whatever the hell you want. It's a very cool transformation. And of course, you can always turn back. You can always turn back into a human once you're done. And each and every time you turn back into a human, you always get ragged robes. So, yeah, there's that for you. Let me just put my armor back on. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I had to show you for my Skyrim tour, which I will be making Skyrim Let's Plays real soon. So, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I will be making my videos again. Yes, I'm back on track again, I think. I think the next video will be either Bioshock or I think I'll just finish my Penumbra Explain video, then I'll move on to Bioshock and everything else. So I hope you all enjoyed my Skyrim thingy shit, my tour, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.